Let's get YouTube back with another video. We at the park. Talk about the new tag team champions, R-Truth and Damian Priest. You know, they fought the MFTs, Jason Mateo, Tama Tonga. But I guess the White Six came out there to interfere. They came out there to take on the MFTs. They need to end that match. They need to end it. Saw the MFTs and the White Six, but you know, it's kind of weird. They keep on talking about the ladder and shit. But congratulations to Damian Priest. Man, that's awesome. They're using R-Truth more. This is the first time I've ever seen R-Truth have this many matches. Now they're a tag team champion. You know, Triple H likes Damian Priest. That's why he's one of his favorite guys. NXT, he's a North American champion, undisputed tag team champion, United States champion now. He was a world champion. Man, he's the WWE tag team champion. R-Truth won a lot of titles that nobody talks about. They need to start appreciating R-Truth more and Damian Priest more, because they don't get guys there. You don't have a lot of top baby faces on SmackDown. It's mostly heels, you know. But if you really think about shit, it's like, I think it's good though. They should have a long title reign. Think about matching R-Truth the longest reigning tag team champion, because as long as they do something with it and they push him, you know, that way at WrestleMania, they should have a #1 contenders match. Damian Priest, R-Truth, and whoever wins the tag team championship. Maybe they should have maybe Morris Machine Guns versus Damian Priest and R-Truth. That'd be a good matchup, you know. I think it would benefit more. I think it would benefit them more, because that way everybody likes R-Truth. Everybody likes. They was going for Truth. They kept calling R-Truth his name and shit, but that's pretty dope. I think they should do that, you know. And another thing that they should start doing is stop overlooking people. Keep using more storylines and stuff, you know, Johnny Gargano just sitting there, you know. I'm gonna add more stuff to this video, you know, make it longer. I don't know, well, Candice LeRae helped Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. I don't know why she smiled at him. It was weird, kind of smiling. You smile and then you help them, and then they didn't know that she was coming out there to help. I didn't what's she doing out there? But she came out to help them. They got the win. Maybe that could lead to a title match. Fraxium, they came out with some crappy music. They need to get Fraxium's music back. It was an awesome matchup, but they didn't come up with the win. And I think that what they should do more is they need to really do more with the tag team championships in the tag team division, the women's and men's, especially the women's. They need to do something to make it better, because think about it, they have all the top superstars going after the tag team championship. They're on tag team matches instead of going after Jade Cargill. She said in the interview that she wants to wrestle more and she wants to defend the championship, but they're not booking her to win, because book her to matches, because she wanted to face Charlotte Flair, not Rhea Ripley. So I think that if they would have had Charlotte Flair versus, but you know how people is, people don't want Charlotte Flair going up the title, but she wanted to face, Jade Cargill said she wanted to face Charlotte Flair, you know, at WrestleMania, not Rhea Ripley. They don't like each other at all. Then, you know, social media, you know, B5, Michin, and they beat the hell out of Rhea Ripley. There's a picture of her crying to the creative. I don't know. There's a picture. She's going to the creative team with Triple H. I don't know what. That's weird. I don't know. You're supposed to be this tough, you know, bad bitch. You know, you're supposed to be tough, and then you're crying and shit. I don't know why they posted that on social media and shit, but I don't know. That was kind of weird. But and another thing, the tag team match with, you know, Nia Jax and the Bella team, the Bella Twins versus the Enforceable Irresistible Force. It was a good match, and you already know she was gonna hit Brie Bella with the belt, and then Charlotte Flair stepped in, and then she punched Brie Bella, hit Charlotte Flair. It's kind of weird, and then they started beating the hell out of each other, and then you still got the tag team champions on top, beating everybody. I think they're gonna stay champion. They need that. I bet you they do. They're gonna keep them as title. They're gonna keep them as champion. And I think at WrestleMania it's gonna be like a triple threat match for the tag team championships. Yeah, that's what they should do. Because if they don't, it makes more sense to do that. And Randy Orton beat up Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona got in Randy Orton's face. I don't know why you do that. That has nothing to do with him. He got his ass kicked. He got his hand fucked up. Randy Orton snapping. Drew McIntyre complaining again. Beating up Jacob Fatu. There's some words said. You know, Nick Aldis said some shit to him. They going back and forth. And then that was a video where they was on top of this big ass ledge and they fell off the ledge. I don't know where that video is. They fell off the ledge. It's just crazy. And then like I said, and then Carmelo Hayes, he has 8 title defense. Yeah, 8 almost. If he keeps going, he's gonna have a long title reign. That's more than some people. At least he's defending his title. And Julia, she's defending. I guess she's supposed to defend her championship next week against Tiffany Stratton. I thought it was at WrestleMania. That's weird. And maybe I think what they're probably gonna do is have Kiana James interfere in a match. Maybe take out both of them, and maybe then make it a triple threat match or something. I don't know where they're going with that. And like Aleister Black beat, he beat Sami Zayn. Like Cody, that's why I noticed this. Aleister Black, he's starting to win matches, but he hit because Trick Williams came out there. He didn't interfere. He sat down. That was it. Didn't say anything throughout the whole match. And then he came out there. He pushed his head. Get out of here. I don't want you in my match. And he's like, what? And then he got mad, and he threw the water at him. He's like, he dropped the water, and then he sat down, and then he attacked. Sami Zayn attacked Trick Williams. And they were booing his ass. They were booing Sami Zayn for hitting Trick Williams, and then he got the black mask kicked and he won. Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, he's not gonna be no champion. They done with Sami Zayn. Yeah, I think that was it. I don't know. I just seen whatever videos I saw on YouTube, but yeah, and then another thing, they need to do that. Make these tag team champions make these titles more prestige, because if they don't, imagine if Damon Priest, they have a long title reign. They beating everybody, and that's what they should do. That way, maybe other teams from NXT or something, or maybe they can do have some other people, maybe more teams, have a long lengthy title reign. Maybe they can go like AAA, maybe use some AAA people, some tag teams. I don't know if AAA has tag teams. I don't know if they have like men's tag team, man and women tag team championships. I don't know. Maybe they could use some of them, or maybe they can just put titles on the line. Raw versus SmackDown titles on the line. I don't know. Maybe they should do all the titles, all the tag team championships. NXT, TNA, the Raw and SmackDown titles, and whoever wins, just put them on. Make a big ass ladder match. That'd be tight. And then have one to be like the ultimate tag team champions of all time. But that's just my idea. It's just stupid. I was just playing around, guys. But they could be creative. Have more matches, have more women matches. Now what are they gonna do with Jade Cargill in that faction? They need to have them take out people. Maybe she wins. Hopefully Jade wins the match, not through some interference. Maybe maybe she Rhea Ripley has Io Sky comes out, tries to help her. But I'm just adding, throwing stuff up. I'm not gonna make a bunch of videos like, oh, SmackDown was good. I just wanted to make this video a little longer. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notification bell so you know when I drop another video. Please watch the videos. There's no point in me keep on doing these videos. Look, I'm outside. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Look, I'm at the park. I'm at a different park. Not the park that I usually go to, but usually I don't do videos over here. I might start doing more videos here. Just right down the I live maybe 15 blocks from here, but yeah, another thing, stop posting fake shit on social media about people. Somebody getting fined or somebody getting fired if it's not true. That's just dumb, because it makes that person look bad. That's like I got signed or something. I was taking pictures or something, and they see a video, yeah, Miko C got signed with WWE, or some shit. Let's say you take a picture with a girl. Oh, yeah, that's his new girlfriend, or you take a picture with somebody. And another thing, they had Kip Wilson called out Jelly Roll. He came out there. He said, "Let's fight," right? And he got out of the ring. Then he got his book and still doing his promo, his poems, and then he said you should ask your mom down, had her on her back. That's what Jelly Roll. He said some shit about his mom, and then Kid Wilson got mad and beat him up and took him out. He had a spinning corkscrew elbow. That's crazy shit. But like, how come they just have a match? One of them they just have Jelly Roll versus Kid Wilson at WrestleMania. Miz didn't even come out there. You know what I mean? And another thing about Danhausen, I seen like a little video where he's backstage pretending to be Stone Cold. He's down cold, Stone Cold. I'm Cold Austin. He said, no, I think he said, I'm Cold Stone Cold. And I'm Cold Steve Austin or some shit. And then he walked by Chelsea Green. They looked at him. They gave him a dirty look. Nobody was laughing. Just looking at him. I think when he keeps doing that, I think he's gonna start getting annoying. He's gonna irritate people, and then they're not gonna like him. Like I said before, like Triple H, he only likes certain people. Like if you bump heads, but that's like when you bump heads with your boss. And every time I do videos, it's like every animal always the one to do. So I have dogs barking, I have this crow barking, be weird. But like that, it's like every time you cross your boss or you say some negative shit, you don't get a push. Or you don't get a raise. That's what happened to LA Knight. He's always like, I think he's always bumping heads with Triple H, and Triple H is starting to get tired of him. The fact that Gunther doesn't have a match, I mean, I would do like Rusev versus Gunther, you know, or maybe try to see if Rey Mysterio is medically cleared. That way they can have that match. If he doesn't have a match, why would you have him? Why the fuck you have Gunther beating these legends and retire them, and then just to not have them on the card? And then you don't have Royce Keys. He still hasn't popped up yet. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of things that goes on. Like, I'm a huge WWE fan, a wrestling fan. You know what I mean? But it's like you gotta step up the game. You know, Triple H, y'all gotta step up your creative team. Stop going with this route and you cancel. Then you go this route and you cancel. You got like one more month. Literally. Like, you get March, April, you get 1 month. WrestleMania's next month. Do something. You know, do something to elevate the damn shows, man. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? You know? It's just like, sometimes, like, you gotta think about shit. Like, okay, you got an undisputed champion. He got his ass kicked. He's not even there. So he's at home. Then you got Drew McIntyre running crazy and shit. And you got Randy Orton beating up Matt Cardona and shit, snapping. And he was talking to somebody. And then, like, if they're gonna, Bubba Ray said some stupid shit. Why would Charlotte Flair be the one talking to him? That'd be stupid. I mean, maybe it would be like a legend or something. I think it'd make more sense with The Rock. Because Randy Orton's connected to the, Cody Rhodes. They go way back. Randy Orton. I think maybe The Rock pops up, and he comes out of the car. Maybe Randy Orton's dad was the one that told him pops up. I think that make more sense to have Randy Orton's dad pop up. Take out Cody Rhodes. He'd be in this corner. It has to make sense. If you're just saying stupid shit, and it's not gonna make sense. Why would Charlotte? That wouldn't make any sense. Like, unless she was like doing a valet or something, or she's accompanying him, but she's a babyface right now. She's a babyface with Alexa Bliss. So that's my opinion. I did a little bit of SmackDown, and R-Truth went in, and let's see. Yeah, that's it. I mean, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notification bell so you know when I drop another video. Please subscribe so I can get views, so I can get monetized, man. I'm tired of doing this shit without y'all not watching the fucking videos. But I'm out. Peace.